Hey guys, my name is Rudy, and this comes from a place of wanting to start a YouTube channel. Specifically, I'm starting something else, but it really felt like God wanted me to go this direction first. And it's interesting because this is something I've had in my mind for a long, long time. Specifically, to read the scriptures, how Paul tells Timothy to do it publicly. I know that that setting doesn't always work in church because of the dynamics and the program that the church has. It isn't the easiest thing to do. But obviously, with what we have access to now, being able to do it online is definitely the route that I can take. So that was the plan. I was going to start something secular. I am going to start something secular, but it looked like the first thing I had to start with, which is interesting, was this. And I struggled with the question, why start a Christian YouTube channel in 2025? There's so many great channels out there. There's people doing great things already. And this was something I was wrestling with within me. Is it going to be a waste of time? Is it going to be a waste of your time? And the Lord just gave me three different things to kind of think about as to why I should. And I'll read these things to you. These are notes I've taken in the past few days. And this is obviously something we've been working with, or I've been working with for some time. So I'll just start. It says the first thing, it isn't just my project. It's part of something bigger that God is doing. And this is something I felt the Lord impress on me, is that he's flooding all streams of media to reach as many people as possible in as many ways as possible. I'm simply one small part of this divine reach. And that was kind of cool, to hear from the Lord. It's like, you're just part of the puzzle. I'm reaching as many as possible. And I want to be in as many places as possible. And this is one route. So that was pretty cool. The second one is anytime viewers are spending their time watching this channel, it's time they're not spending on content that doesn't edify or uplift them. It's about redeeming time for the Lord, creating a space where people can encounter the truth and grow spiritually. So anytime you spend watching this is going to be good for you, and it's going to be time that we're winning from the devil's hands into the Lord's. So that one was pretty neat as well. And then the last one was something for me. He says, third is that when you speak and you teach others, you're also going to be learning at the same time. And so this journey isn't just going to be about me telling you these things, but it's going to be a journey where I can grow with you. Obviously, whatever I'm telling you, I'm going to be saying it first to myself. And it's something I heard from the Lord for me. And this comes from a few scriptures, obviously, but mainly from the book of Nehemiah. Strongly, I was watching a few things earlier within the month, this past month, and some Christian creators, content that they put out, and it really stirred me to move forward with this. And the grounds of it is going to be build, create, and stop consuming so much, right? This comes from the book of Nehemiah, at least on how to start and where I'm starting today. And if I can just read that for you, then I can give you a basis as to where this is coming from. So Nehemiah 4:13 says, so in the lowest part of the space behind the wall, in open places, I stationed the people by their clans, with their swords, their spears, and their bows. Nehemiah 4:14. And I looked and arose and said to the nobles and the officials and to the rest of the people, don't be afraid of them. Remember the Lord, who is great and awesome, and fight for your brothers, your sons, your daughters, your wives, and your homes. I'll continue reading all the way until 18. When our enemies heard that it was known to us that God had frustrated their plan, we all returned to the wall, each to his work. From that day on, half of my servants worked on construction, and half held the spears, shields, bows, and coats of mail. And the leaders stood behind the whole house of Judah, who were building on the wall. Those who carried burdens were loaded in such a way that each labored on the work with one hand and held his weapon with the other. And each of the builders had his sword strapped at his side while he built. The man who sounded the trumpet was beside me. And this is something that I really felt from the Lord right now, that it's a time of building, right? Obviously, building in the Lord, building how Jesus says on the parable of building on the rock, which is Him. Whatever it is that you're building a literal home, you're building a family, you're building a business, you're building in education, going to school, or your career, whatever it is, whatever I didn't mention, but you're building, is just build on the Lord. And this is the time to do it, right now. I don't know if your situation is one like Nehemiah, where the city and the people had been laid waste and desolate. So they had, at the same time as they were building, they had to have that sword on their side and be ready to battle and come against them, or those who were coming against them while they were building. I don't know if that's your case, or if your case is that you are at peace. Thank God for it. I want you to be at peace, and you don't have enemies at your side. Do take this time to build, and build specifically on the rock. I do believe difficult times are coming. I don't think that's anytime soon, within months or this year, but I do believe a time is coming soon where difficult times will come and we will be tested. So just like for me, I want to be building on that rock. How does that look for you? How does that look for me? It will be different. Obviously, spend time with the Lord. Spend time reading the Word, and spend time, I would say specifically, try and look more like Jesus. Try and do more of what He did in your immediate circle, right? Yes, go out, do outreach, do it all, but spend more time with the Lord in your immediate circle, your house, your mom, your dad, your spouse, your children, your siblings. Look more like Jesus with them, and build what's nearest to you, right? If you are called to be a missionary in somewhere else, great, go and do it. But first, let's do work in our immediate circle of influence and see just what God does with that. And I think that's pretty much it. I hope I didn't leave anything out. I love you guys. I'm excited for this. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for what God's going to be doing here. And I pray for the best for you guys. Love y'all.